Yeah, I know, I know. If that was his only role, he was so good at it. When he spoke, people were listening. He's, he had the salesmanship wrapped up in that project. So I think because we're on a fast track and we have a building committee in place that will do an excellent job of design and building, but there are other pieces of it that we're gonna need to really put in
Yeah,
place.
I think once we get through the feasibility study and they determine that this is feasible, I think we need to launch a program at that time. I mean, I think we need to, have cable TV shows. I think we need to, we're talking tours of the buildings, a separate
Video.
website, videos up there, articles and Q&As both on the website and in the newspaper, community forums, when people think about this, get the kids involved. They can't vote, as Cliff said, but get the kids involved. Why do you need a new school? Take some kids who are really inclined, toward the science areas, toward the math areas, and sports, the arts. Why do we need a new facility?
It's our school.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think we need to do all those things, and in a pretty quick amount of time, once the feasibility study is
I think it would also be helpful for us to have another workshop with the building committee.
I do too.
Very good point.
Yeah. Once
That was
this,
very
once
good
this
session.
meeting happens with SBA, I think we should meet with the building committee after that, so we can all be on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be a standing item on our agenda from this time forward, and expect to see that project in the fast lane. Okay. Moving forward, we have, the bills are all signed?
Yep.
Minutes. A motion for the regular session meeting of October 26th.
So moved.
Second. Second by Cliff. All those in favor?
Aye.
Regular meeting, open session, November 9th.
So, move for approval.
Do you have a second? Second. By Cliff, all those in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Karen was preparing for her nuptials. And getting married.
I go out on honeymoon on Wednesday, so.
Oh, nice.
The late honeymoon, nice, huh?
Do you have a budget update?
That'll be, next time.
Okay. Donations, we have,
We actually had one, before we get to the new donations, there was one on the last agenda that we didn't recognize, and I kept that, I wanna make sure we recognized it, and that was, from Kevin Keogh, the Keogh family. They donated, 50 uniform singlets, the tops, to the, cross-country team, and the team was very thankful for that. It's a nice donation, and so I'd like to accept that with, gratitude.
so you make a motion now?
I make a motion to accept this donation with gratitude.
Second by Cliff. All those in favor?
Aye.
We have a couple more. We have a donation from Chartwell's, a generous gift from the food service provider. They prepared and donated food for the appreciation event for Dr. Truck. It was a $700 donation that was made on behalf of Chartwell's. Do you have a motion?
So,
Do you have a second? Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Chartwell's. We have another gift to accept, a middle school scoreboard. The project to replace the middle school gymnasium scoreboard is complete. The labor and installation for the project was covered by North Reading Youth Basketball Association. Total value is $550.
move to accept with gratitude. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And one more, it's a check from the Kristen Callahan Foundation. It's for $3,351. It is, to be deposited to the gift account at North Reading High School for the purchase of 2 AEDs to be used at the high school.
Those portable defibrillators, basically. Was great.
I move to accept the gratitude.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Just as a
Yes.
note, Cindy, would you mind drafting those letters since I'm gonna be away for 2 weeks? Just something simple.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Correspondence
just two things. One was, I already spoke about, was the budget, document, and the other one is the enrollment projections we get from NESDEC, the 10-year enrollment projections. And it reads through them, they're pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions at the next meeting, I can go over them.
Can I just add one thing? I had a question, Keith, about the race to the top, and I guess they're having forums, and are we participating in any of those? I got, an email from a couple of people with, North Reading United for Education. I guess they went to a forum last night, and they were talking about these, MOU forums. I have no idea what that means.
Memorandum of understanding. I got that email today too.
Okay.
And, to be honest with you, I haven't really had a chance to look
Okay,
into it, but
You'll be
I have
looking
it,
into- okay.
and if we can get there, we'll.
Well, do we have to do anything to qualify for Race to the Top money? I thought that was a state issue, not a district by district issue. I guess that's where I'm confused. Carl, do you?
I'll have to check, but I think you're right. I think that the state qualifies
Right.
for Race to the Top, and then within the Commonwealth, I guess,
They'll be
different
soliciting.
stuff, but,
Okay,
and maybe that's what these
all right,
meetings are.
but you'll check into that?
I will,
Okay,
yes.
thanks.
From what I see, more or less, we're not gonna be involved. But I'm planning to attend that tomorrow. I was stating.
I am too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
No, there's a focus group at the high school tomorrow night, I'm going to
Right.
that one.
So I'll be there, so the two of us.
I leave tomorrow, Wednesday morning at 7 AM. I will be gone for quite some time.
Oh, good, let Kathy.
I know.
Let Kathy.
Back to the next meeting?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Go on.
So we'll be down one signer, so,
All right.
I'm always
yes,
down one
Kathy
side.
will.
Oh, it's hard for you to get here anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just on that issue, there are other avenues that we get our information. So if, information on Race for the